Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, Flashback TNT. It's Christmas, one of my favourite times of year, so I thought I'd do another video before the big day and just show you a few presents I've got underneath the Christmas tree here. I've treated myself to a few bits and I thought I'd unwrap them on the channel so you can enjoy them with me. Just open the customary beer. Of course it decides to froth up really badly when I'm trying to record. So how's everyone doing? Is everyone sorted for Christmas and all wrapped and stuff? I got finished yesterday, so I'm good to go now. Definitely. Tipple of choice. A little bit of Guinness. A little bit of Guinness for the winter there. So in this video I've got a couple of N64 upgrades that I've added, and also a couple of Amiga games that I've added. I wrapped them up a little while ago, so I'm not sure which is which now, so it'll be a surprise sort of for us both. So shall I open the first package and see what I got for Christmas? Because I've been a very good boy this year. Let's have a look. I'll open this one. There we are, it's settled now. Cheers everyone. Put that there because I don't want to be spilling it on the new games. So I wonder what. Let's flash back to a Christmas past. I wonder what year this would have been. Somebody sitting there opening this brand new. Ooh! And what have I got for Christmas? I've got Stunt Car Racer for the Amiga. This is one I've looked at adding for quite a long time now. What sort of sealed the deal was watching Dad and Lads Gaming when they had the 1v1 on it. I thought it was quite funny. And the Marcus, the dad, he prevailed by a long way. Slow and steady, Marcus, eh? Slow and steady. Yeah, so I'm happy to add this. There's quite a lot of competition for this one. This is off eBay. Really nice snick. So this says 1989, so I doubt I'd have got this for Christmas in 1989 because I'd have been 4. But I'm sure some of you guys watching maybe did. Be amazing if you did. Lovely. Inside, it's like vacuumed. It's so tight. There's a manual. And there's the other stuff inside. Warranty cards and manual, other bits and pieces. So yeah, happy to add that. Obviously must have been a very good buy just to add that alone, so please, that's not a childhood game, or it's not a game I had as a kid on the Amiga. It's one I wanted to add just because it's a fun game. Actually, it's got a good learning curve on it. It's a bit good fun. So there we are. Have another drink. Forgive my wrapping, by the way, as well. Has anyone noticed the older they get, the worse the wrapping gets? I can remember when I was like 13, 14, I used to really enjoy wrapping up my presents and stuff and put a lot of effort in. There'd be bows or stickers and that, but now I just feel like I have to get it done. So I don't know what it is, just age and being a man thing. Yeah, so don't judge me on this wrapping. This was wrapped even quicker than the other presents. I'd chuck out the camera, but I'd probably knock the camera down. Next one, let's have a look. This is quite weighty. What could this be? This is one I might have got for Christmas. Let's have a look. No, I didn't get it for Christmas, but I can remember buying it with my friend. Donkey Kong 64. Now this is an upgrade to my copy in my collection. Let's take it out of the box and I'll show you. To be honest, it's one I've looked for a long time. The copy in my collection was one of the first games I bought back, because when I started buying them back, I started with my childhood games, so it's one I've had for a long time, and I thought it was mint back in the day, but as you collect, you sort of like, you find out what you thought was mint isn't anymore, do you know what I mean? So it was just nice to add a little upgrade here. This one's still actually sealed on one side. What usually happens with these is these stickers have been taken off and you can get a bit of rubbing on here, whereas the person who owned this game sort of sliced the sticker, which is exactly what I used to do. Don't know if that'll focus or not. There you are. So I'm really happy with this. Expansion pack inside I put in from mine, and all the extras like the manual, precautions leaflet and warranty card. So yeah, really happy to add that. There's one slight mark on the black box there, which we've found, like just from collecting, can happen in shipping boxes. I've had games from shipping boxes before and they've had the same wear. It's like where the cardboard rubs the other games because they're tightly packed. So yeah, that's a really good one to have. I've told this story before, I'm sure, in my N64 collecting journey. Me and my mate went downtown to buy this, and the biggest thing we were excited about was the cart. We'd been told in the official Nintendo magazine, or led to believe, that the cart was going to be yellow, and obviously with all the carts being grey beforehand, we were excited about that. So when we got back to my bedroom, I can remember sitting in my bedroom and we sliced open the game, pulled it out, and it was a grey cart. Couldn't believe it, felt cheated. But we had some good fun on this game. It's a massive game, there's so much to collect. It's good fun, it's good music, and there's a lot of good mini games on it as well, I found, that we tried to beat each other's high scores on. So yeah, that's one I've added very recently. It's quite, just look at the N64 collection there, I don't think I've added anything for a long time. So for Christmas it was nice to add that, especially with looking for so long. You'd think the common games, like the ones that sold well, would be easy to find in good condition, but they're certainly not. I struggle, and you'll probably find that with the next game I show as well. Yep, so that's another one. Another drink. It's quite warm in this hat and jumper. I was thinking about Christmas the other day, and can anyone else remember when they first found out Santa wasn't real? It happened to me when I was about 6 or 7. I was in my mum and dad's, my dad's car coming home, and we'd been to my nana's, and I was sat in the back, but I was actually crunched down in the back seat, underneath a large present. And the way it was because I was crunched down like this underneath the present was sort of lying this way on me. The tag was hanging down here, and it said, "To James, love, Nana Dot." And I was like, I read it a couple of times. Bearing in mind I was only like 6 or 7. Honestly, I can remember thinking, just as I read from Nana Dot, I got like this little shock through my system, thinking, hang on a minute, why is there a present in the back of the car with a tag on that my nana's wrote from Nana Dot? I thought they came from Santa, and from that point forward I was like suspicious, and I had a feeling, like I worked it out. I was like, right, so basically we come round, get the presents, take them home, they get hidden, and then they come out on Christmas Day. And that memory's stuck with me ever since that time in the car. It's quite funny, really. I can remember like stuff like the Tooth Fairy and that as well, and like remembering like realising like they weren't real, or wrestling. I thought wrestling was real until I watched, I think it was Ultimate Warrior try to punch someone in the corner, because Ultimate Warrior was my favourite, so I used to watch him as much as I could, and I realised he wasn't actually hitting him when it goes up close, so it was good. Yeah, it's funny how they stick in your mind. I didn't let on to my mum and dad that like I'd realised Father Christmas wasn't real at the time. Hope there's no kids watching here. He's real, but I was just being silly. Yeah, it was quite funny. I don't even think they still know now. How I remember, I might have mentioned it. I'll have to ask them and see. Yeah, I carried on trying to believe it for a few years after, and then it sort of just fades away, doesn't it? And you just go as normal. Me and my sister used to get really excited about Christmas. I remember like being in absolute torture, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. You wake up with like your stomach like churning. You knew it was Christmas, but Mum and Dad were still in bed and they wouldn't get up. I can remember sitting on the top of the stairs. Whenever you used to go down, that was the rule. Me and my sister used to sit on top of the stairs, and then my younger sister when she was born, and we'd just sit on top of the stairs, absolutely like guts churning, so excited, and it felt like a lifetime at that age, like waiting 3 or 4 hours. And sometimes my poor mum and dad would have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning just to settle us down, and then we'd all be absolutely shattered by 10 o'clock. Presents opened, selection boxes 8:30, playing. It was good. Great memories. What I used to do was, like, my dad used to carry us down on his shoulders, and I can remember that till I was quite old. Like, I must have been a good like 8 when he stopped doing it, because the way we go down the stairs, like, there's I don't know, it's sort of like just where the support is for the stairs, basically. So I could touch that. When I was little, I could go under it, and then as I went through the years and I was growing up, I could touch it, and then eventually I had to like duck down, and then obviously I couldn't do it because I was just too big and I was too heavy for my dad. Fantastic memories that. Let's have another one. Hope you like the tree, everyone, by the way. Right, what's this one? Oh, can everyone hear that? It's a giveaway. Let's see. Here we go. Battle Squadron on the Amiga. This is another one this is another one I've never played. I looked on YouTube because I've noticed a few YouTubers mention this. I think the first time I might have seen it was Rollercore Eddie. He bought it. I think he remembers playing it as a kid, and I've seen it mentioned on like the other Amiga channels like Cine Steve and possibly Mr. Bads. It's a shooter which has got a good reviews, so I must have bided my time for well over a year for this one as well. It's not common. It's not common at all, but it's not expensive either. It's not like massively expensive. It's got the game and stuff inside, so yeah, nice to add that one. I'll have to give that a bash during like Christmas time and see what it's like. Is that gonna focus on you? Cover my face. There we are. The camera just wants to stick on my face. Lovely. What's on everyone's Christmas list this year then? Anything? I was looking to buy myself a PS5, and I was actually there at the time when they got the pre-order release. I was on 62, and me and my friend would just happen to be online at work. For some reason I decided just to leave it, and I thought there's bound to be plenty by then, and I was going to treat myself to a PS5. It was on my list, but unfortunately everyone decided to buy them. I should have known, really. I was just being daft, and that was going to be on my Christmas list this year. I've got a few Switch games on my list, but nothing massive, nothing like really expensive this time. In the past, whatever, last generation, I got an Xbox One for Christmas. I think that must have been like 2015, maybe. That may have been the last console I got for Christmas. I put some money towards it, and my mum and dad bought it for us. PS4 Pro bought in 2018 for, like, by myself. What else have I got for Christmas? I got an Xbox 360 Elite for Christmas. I can remember that. That was possibly 2006 or 2007. I can remember getting the orange box off my nana, and that was such a good collection of games. I can remember playing Half-Life 2 and Portal. Now, absolutely fantastic, right up my street. Half-Life 2 was incredible. It was like so scary. I don't think I've jumped like that in a game for a long time. Yeah, I remember sitting, loved it. Just like all my memories just come back for Christmas. Just sitting in my bedroom playing these games. Like, yeah, just the Christmas magic feeling, isn't it? In your memories, you can remember. What else have I got for Christmas? My N64 was originally meant to be for Christmas, but I got that in like June time. It came out in March of 1997, and I was looking forward to it so much that my mum bought it in June, and that was meant to be for Christmas, but because it was so far away from Christmas, I think I ended up getting a PS1, to be honest. I got a PS1 twice for Christmas. The first time I think I sold it because I wasn't playing it, I was just playing N64, and then the next time round I got one. It was where the chip stuff was in good flow, and I remember getting a chip one for Christmas with quite a few games. Before that, what else have I got? I don't think I got a NES. I definitely got a brand new NES, but I don't think it was for Christmas. I think that's it, really. I got a Game Boy Color as well. One Christmas with it was the Game Boy Color. It's like purple, and I got Pokemon Blue, and I absolutely smashed that game to death. I can remember just lying on the couch at like parties and stuff, and I was playing that game. Because what we would do is after Christmas we'd go to like aunties, and all the family would come together and we'd have games and stuff. Another more happy times, like playing win, lose or draw and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. It's nice being able to just sit and reminisce a little bit at Christmas time. It's such a good time and such a nice time for me. Got so many happy memories. Last present. How does everyone open the presents on Christmas Day, by the way? Is it just a free-for-all and everyone just opens them? Or do you take turns like my family like do? And we basically watch each other open a present at a time just to slow it down. And then we might have an interval and Mum would make bacon butties. And then we'd set off again and open some more presents. How do you open your presents? This is it. What's this one? Oh, talking of N64, this was the first game I got with my N64 in that June. This was the release game for the console, and what a game. Now this is surprisingly very, very difficult to find in mint condition. The copy I've got, I had in my collection before this one. I got off a guy around 5 years ago. I got talking to him, and the guy actually worked for Bethesda. He was a computer programmer, and it was his game originally that I bought off him. He was selling his childhood games, so that had only been through his hands and mine at the time. So let's show you this beauty. I can remember the guy from Bethesda was he was selling quite a lot off at the time, and he had a lot of Dreamcast, but Dreamcast didn't interest me back then. In hindsight, I probably should have asked him how much, because these games were his games prices were quite cheap. It's got a little marking on there, but you can't really tell from certain angles, see? So I'm happy with that. I'll show you the back. You have to be careful, don't want to drop these. Imagine that. Oh god. Yeah, lovely. You try finding one of these in this condition. Yeah, so that was the first game that I ever got with my N64, and I must have played it to death. In fact, I recently completed this on the EverDrive. I just don't seem to get bored of this game for some reason. I even watch people speedrun it, which absolutely amazes me. Yeah, so if anyone's interested, that plays all the ROMs for the games. You can also patch games so you can play like modded ROMs and fan-made hacks. This is a version 3, so it allows you to save and stuff and reset. It's a good little bit of kit. Basically, I just leave that in main 64, and that lets me leave these alone. Because when you get to the point where you're getting games of like this standard or like new, any little mark just decreases the condition. See how like stiff it is? You just don't want to open that time and time again to get the cart in and out. I'll put it back in there before I drop it. There was meant to be another Amiga game to show on this like little Christmas special, but unfortunately it hasn't arrived. It got posted on the 12th of December, and it's still exactly where the guy posted it. I've been discussing with the guy on eBay, and he's going to contact the post office for us and see what's going on. It's a bit of a crazy time at the moment. I've noticed buying things off eBay, like individual sellers, the post has taken quite a long time, but when I've been buying stuff off Amazon, it's been coming within 2 days. So I suppose that's the way I'd have it, because the stuff I've been buying off eBay is for myself, whereas the Amazon stuff's like presents for other people, so I'd rather they arrived and it's easy for Christmas then. I'll look into sorting like my private buys after Christmas. Can't be bothered at the moment. Yeah, feels weird having a Guinness at this time. Yeah, so hope you've enjoyed that, everyone. It's just a little Christmas special with some of my Christmas memories. I could talk about Christmas all day. Be good to have a conversation with you in the comments if you've got anything to say. I've asked a few questions in this video, so that's what it's all about for me, the comments and stuff. So yeah, I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll get a video out before the New Year though, and I can wish you another Happy New Year then. So have a good season, everyone. Good festive season. Have a very good Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.